listening to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show on Spreaker.com, and I don't blame you.
What do you say there, everybody? Welcome to a very special episode of the Dirty Overhaul Country Show.
Y'all,
this is handsome Kenny Cowshit, and with me as always, Dusty Dave.
Dusty Dave.
He's riding the old cow trail.
Yeah, with the old cow pies.
Yeah, stepping in them.
So this is we have turned the rock show into the country show.
We said to hell with it. We're tired of fighting the good fight. We're just going country, where everybody else is going.
It's I was at speaking of country, I had the fortune of being off this past
beating
Friday.
Off?
No, of being.
Oh, of being off. Okay, I'm with you.
Being off.
Yeah, I'm sorry that my headphones.
This past Friday night.
So I had the fortune of beating off last Friday night.
Yeah, we know that's where you are.
Yeah.
So I spoke with Mr. Red of Red Dirt Revival.
Okay.
And long story short, he says, "Come on out to Johnny and June's."
Okay, I've never been there. I've been there when it was the Metal Rebel.
And it's a little bit of a culture shock because there was a bar that was in the back. It's completely gone now.
Well, what was the culture shock is you wasn't used to seeing actual people at a club.
Actually, there was like maybe 50 people in there.
Oh, really? Because when we play, there's like nobody there.
Yeah, well, this was like a fair warning show.
Oh, okay.
So, but Red Dirt Revival did a great job. They sounded really good. Red and the boys, they were there, countrying it up. One thing I don't understand is when country people say, "We rock that joint."
Yeah, we
rock it out.
Oh, I hate that shit.
You never hear rockers say, "We're going to country it up."
Yeah, we're going to redneck it up, but yeah.
But they rocked it out, I guess you would say, and it sounded great. I mean, they had great harmonies, and they sounded. I didn't know half the songs that they played, but anyway, they sounded great. And while I was out, I'm losing the momentum of my story.
Mm-hmm. That's usual.
I had the pleasure of going and hanging out with Mr. Red on the Head.
Yeah, I was going to say that was his last one.
And he, of course, said, "Hey, we got a celebrity in the house," and I was, "Oh,
hey,
God!"
You got a damn big round of applause.
We got this arrogant bastard.
People are like, "Who?"
I'm talking about me. And he introduced me a couple of times, and he came over and put his arm around me, and I didn't realize how big Red was until he was standing right next to me.
Tried to molest you.
It takes less than that. So that was the precursor to the Tonight Show, which is a Dirty Overhaul Country Show.
Yeah, we're going to be featuring some local artists and maybe even calling some of these suckers. I think they got a jam going on tonight at After Hours, where most of those guys probably are right now.
Yeah, they got like an open mic night thing, which, by the way, Saturday night at After Hours, there is going to be a celebration.
Okay.
You know whose birthdays they're celebrating?
Oh yeah, this is going to be the show of the year. You've got Johnny Spivey, who is pretty much the George Jones of the Piedmont Triad, and then you've got Charlie Lilly, who's pretty much the Robert Plant of. I mean, these guys have done it all in the music business, and we're going to have a big celebration. And Johnny suggested that maybe myself and Mr. Billy Creason should do a dual birthday thing, but or at least a bar mitzvah, celebrate it together. And I just don't think we would draw the same as Charlie and Johnny will. But I mean, it's nice to throw that out there, maybe someday. And
well, I was invited by Mitch Hull, and I didn't know anything about it.
Yeah, Dave's new drummer.
And
Mitch Hull.
He's a fellow Winston-Salem resident.
Salemite. About said sodomite.
Sodomite.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was like, "Are you going to the thing?" And I was like, "Well, no. Well, let me think. Oh, wait, I'm off. That's right. I guess I can go."
I just can't see me celebrating any other man's birthday except for my son's.
Right.
And maybe my dad, which is he's dead, so I don't have to worry about that. But yeah, my son's, that's about it. I'm not going to go celebrate another man's anything.
Another man's anything.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Well, let's see. What do we have? I mean, we typically do rock music news.
Yeah,
what do we have in the country music news?
Yeah, let's check. Let's see what's going down out there.
One thing I have to say that, which is about rock. You remember the guys broke off from Megadeth.
Okay.
And I have to say something about this. The former Megadeth members unleash an act of defiance.
Oh, really?
And we'll talk a little bit about that later on. But I saw that earlier, and I was like, we got to talk about that tonight, even though we're going to be doing country.
What's weird is on one of the tracks on the new Megadeth album, they actually got a guy to come in and play slide guitar from Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that on the old blabbermouth.net.
Right.
They were talking about it.
On the CMT News website.
That's where we get all our juicy tidbits.
That's right. As of 3 hours ago, Leonard Skinner, Brantley Gilbert share music on CMT Crossroads.
Oh, hell.
So it is on, gentlemen. Brantley Gilbert. Excuse me, I had a sneeze. So Brantley Gilbert on stage with the
it's easy for you to
with
say.
the Lynyrd Skynyrd's. Carrie Underwood, Most Wanted Babysitter.
Okay.
I don't know what that's all about. Well, we can talk about that. Dwight Yoakam presented Career Achievement Award from the Country Radio
Love Dwight
Broadcasters.
Yoakam.
Dustin Lynch calls Reba his lifelong crush.
Don't know who he is.
And newcomer Tucker, and I think I'm saying this right, Bethard, has
Tucker, you brought her.
songwriting in his blood. So those are just a few things we'll be talking about here shortly.
And many, many more.
And also, we'll talk a little bit about why Alan Jackson writes alone.
He says, I ride alone.
I ride alone. Inside.
I
ride alone. So, what has been interesting with you this week?
Let's see. Get up, go to work, come home, take nap, talk to you, go to bed, go to work. Same shit over and over and over and over and over.
I haven't been able to talk to much of anybody because my phone is.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to call you 75 times while I was lost over in the hood earlier tonight.
It's weird. I have a Pantech phone and
yeah,
it won't charge. So I take it to this guy down the road in Winston, and he's got a repair place, and he says, "Yeah, I'll take a look at it." And here it is, Thursday, and I still haven't taken it to him. Now it messed up on me Sunday. And I took it to him Monday.
Probably blew it up where you use it so much.
Well, he said he think it's the port where you plug the charger in.
Portly.
And he says, I think I can fix it. And I'm like, okay. So today I've been calling him all day, and he has not been picking up the phone. He is dodging me. So today I get a phone call around, 7 or 7:30 or something like that. And I hear, I got two phones. If you want to go take and see if you can switch them over to your service, you can use one of them. And I was like, oh, great, two phones, one of them will work. So I go meet the person, pick up the phones. Then I rushed over to the other side of town to the place where my service is at, and they look at them and they go, no. And I'm standing in the store waiting and waiting and waiting, and then I'm doing Mach 9 to get back here.
Yeah.
So that was my evening.
My story was I got over here and I sat in the heat for 20 minutes waiting on Dave.
Why don't you just come inside?
because I didn't know anybody was in there. And
Ring the doorbell. Cat's car was here.
Yeah, that's okay. And then I was getting ready to pull out when Dave pulled in. So you guys are lucky.
Yeah, you like pulling out and pulling in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what else we got going on. Let's see.
How about the big theft? The big Pink Panther theft.
The big theft was we were supposed to play in Rockingham, which
Yes,
we
we
did,
were. We did.
last Saturday.
The big burnout.
When I say we were supposed to play, and preface by that, I should say in King after that, because that's
we'll
not
get to
going to
that.
happen, but that's another story. But as we're heading over to the band house to get ready to head down to Rockingham, Jimmy goes to the band house, and the lock has been broken. And two of his guitars, his two Ibanez guitars that
His
he's been
two
playing
main axes.
since Moby Dick was a minnow,
Yeah.
some piece of shit broke in there, and that's all they took. So Jimmy had to play his third string guitar.
Yeah.
It had 6 strings on it, but it was his third string guitar. So he wasn't in a great mood, obviously.
Yeah. Can't say I blame him.
Yeah, and Jimmy doesn't typically say the GD word and stuff like that.
Boy,
but
I do.
He was like, them goddamn sons of bitches if I catch them. So that was the big news of last week. We had it was a weird turnout.
Everybody kept saying what a big night it was going to be. And
and when I say weird, it was because they were doing the burnouts, and both Steve and Chris, they were exit stage left.
The two guys who are most full of hot air.
So, but this week we have to look forward to
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing.
Yeah,
And you know what? To top it off, the week after that,
Absolutely nothing.
absolutely nothing.
So, yeah.
But the week after that, we're
Riders.
going to. Oh, I thought we were going to your neck of the woods.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
We're going to now. What's the name of the town again? Because everybody keeps asking.
Glen Rogers. Nobody knows where that's
No.
at.
And what county is it in?
Probably Wyoming County.
Okay. Because everybody keeps saying, we're in West Virginia. And I go, I don't know.
Unless you say Beckley, Charleston, or Bluefield, everybody's like, what?
I was talking to a lady in Family Dollar yesterday, and she said her husband was from West Virginia.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to ask her, is that your husband and your brother?
That's a new one. I just heard that. That's what I like about you. You write your own material.
Yeah, but it's been done before 1,000 times.
Yeah, that's the first time I've heard it today.
So you want to take a quick break and come back and do
some give me some
country music?
Give me some volume over there, and I'll play a little bit of something.
Come on up on the bowl there.
If I can get it to play.
You usually play with it pretty good.
I usually play with myself.
Well, this one's going out to Ian and Brian, our classic VIP members.
Yeah. We haven't bothered them in a while.
No, but we will.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. This is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show.
All right. Take them easy.
You your ass molasses.
Well, that's classic right there.
That's showing up.
How long has it been since you played any Sheriff Justice?
It's been a while. I'm bringing it back.
Speaking of bringing it back,
Yeah. Back that ass up. I know who that is.
that, my friend, is Brantley Gilbert and Leonard Skinner.
Leonard Skinhead.
Saturday night, June 27th, we'll rock hard. See, there they go again. Rock hard.
Yeah, if you're so proud of country, why
you got to rock?
Yeah.
We'll rock hard with the premiere of CMT Crossroads with Leonard Skinner and Brantley Gilbert.
That's going to be good.
It marks the legendary rock band's second CMT Crossroad appearance. It's the first for Gilbert, who says the collaboration has been a long time in the making.
What we're dealing with here
is a complete lack of respect for the law.
That's how I feel.
We've been back and forth for a while now about doing one of the Crossroads things. Gilbert told CMT backstage during the recent taping near Nashville, I won't bring my bands up in particular, but I feel a lot like times if I'm having trouble making a decision, there's a reason for that. So Gilbert picked Leonard Skinner as his top choice. He was told the band had already participated in a Crossroads concert with Montgomery Gentry in 2010.
Oh, yeah, that was pretty good, too.
So it was like, look, if they'll do it again, I'll do it, Gilbert says. And there you go.
Yeah.
So that will be this Saturday, wasn't it? The 27th?
So, yeah. There's something you can do.
Yeah, what's the day, the 24th or 25th? 25th?
That's how I feel about that whole thing.
So, have you ever seen Leonard Skinner live?
No, I wanted to, but hell, I've been playing their songs just as long as they have.
I know.
Since about 1984, 85.
Now, I was talking earlier about Carrie Underwood. Now, Carrie Underwood, she's probably, would you say she's the most successful
out of the American Idol alums?
Yeah, because, and she's definitely the hottest.
Yeah.
What was the other girl's name? She put on
Megan
some weight.
Doss.
No.
No, she was on a radio show today. She got interviewed.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
It wasn't the Dirty Overhaul.
No, it wasn't.
Show.
She was on our show before, remember?
Yes, that's true.
She picked up a very handsome keyboard player by the name of Kevin Bartholomew Brown.
Yeah, and matter of fact, I think just this past Friday they played at the Smokin', the restaurant up at the
I want to play at the Fat Frog because I think it would be, a perfect fit for the fat singer to play at the Fat Frog.
Oh, God. So,
I got a fat frog. I need to shave it.
Carrie Underwood is the most wanted babysitter. Granted, Carrie Underwood
sexually wanted?
has only been a mother for less than 4 months, but she will give off some kind of strong maternal vibe because when it comes to celebrities who are non-celeb moms who would hire babysitters, Underwood is winning. NBC's Today has revealed that the results of a new survey done with 800 tech-savvy millennial moms. The moms were polled on their parenting habits. And among the questions they were asked, which celebrity they'd hire to watch the kids, if any. That's right, I said that. So not all of them would even let a celeb in, but 64% of the moms admitted that they would, if they were going to go have a night out. 64 out of 64%, 30% chose Carrie Underwood as their go-to sitter.
Oh, hell yeah.
Can you imagine how that phone call would go? Yes, Miss Underwood, we have some kids. You got some funky shit going on over there?
I didn't think I did.
Is that you, or is that the?
I think that's you, my friend.
Is that the? I don't know what that is.
I think all my stuff is cut off. I think it's what you were trying to play a while ago on the Skinner.
Alrighty. Well,
I'm getting totally blown over here by this dog.
Oh, we got a little Scottish thing.
I don't know what that is, but this is the Dirty Overhaul Scottish Show. Hey, welcome to the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Bring your bagpipe. Hey, Begorra. Where's the lucky clover? Pink horseshoes. That's all I know about the Scottish culture or the Irish culture.
That's you, because I just turned it down.
Lucky Charms. I've got everything turned off, my friend.
Just turn you down, and that's
Would you care for a skin flute, my friend? Oh, sorry.
So anyway, let's
Danny
see here.
boy.
Dwight Yoakam presented Career Achievement Award from Country Radio Broadcasters.
Now, do you know Dwight?
Around your mouth, yeah.
Damn.
Country rocker, songwriter, and actor.
Billy Crash with Crease on.
One of my favorite movies that he was in, of course, was. You have any idea? That would be Sling Blade.
Oh, Billy, what's his name?
I was talking about Dwight Yoakam.
Oh, okay, yeah, shit. I was thinking about the other cat. You know he plays drums, right?
Who?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob Thornton.
He's a drummer in a band.
I thought he played guitar.
No, he's a hell of a drummer.
Oh, okay.
It's funny how there's a correlation between actors and musicians, right?
I know.
A lot of the actors want to be musicians, and a lot of them are used to be musicians.
Well, we talked about David Duchovny doing his thing.
Yeah.
But as far as
Scully.
Dwight Yoakam goes, he was honored with the Career Achievement Award Wednesday night, June 24th, which was last night, at the 41st Annual Country Radio Hall of Fame dinner held at Nashville's Omni Hotel.
Okay.
He says he's gotten a lot of awards, Yoakam admitted, and he said he has held the trophy, and I've had a great run, and one thing I didn't have was great support from country radio.
Well, he didn't fit the bill as, the handsome guy with the, and I have that same problem. I mean, you can be too good looking to where...
I'm scrolling through Facebook today, and I come across a picture, and you were, like, huge in it.
Yeah.
And it just simply said, sexy bitch, or sexy beast, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
So, it was so in your face, it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's...
A little scary at the same time.
It's a shame that I have to come off, I can't come off as strong as I'd like to, but...
So, are you a Dwight Yoakam fan? I mean,
I love Dwight Yoakam.
Country music. I mean, I'm not a
I
big...
used to do, Maybe Someday I'll Be Strong, Fast as You. I used to do that one and a couple other Dwight Yoakams. Guitars and Cadillacs. And back when I actually liked country music. Now I can't fucking stand it, but... Oh, did I say that?
Yes,
I love it.
Yes,
Welcome to the Dirty Overhaul Country Show.
Dustin Lynch calls Reba his lifelong crush. Singer has elaborate list of dream collaborations, and in a new interview, he talked about his list, very long list, by the way, of artists who influenced him and the artist he'd love to duet with someday. And there's obviously a lot of crossover, because, of course, if a singer had a big impact on you growing up, why wouldn't you want to get a recording studio with that person? So he says his lifelong influence, Reba McEntire. So you never know, you might have something coming out between these guys.
Yeah.
Also, he said he'd love to sing with the guys he listened to early on: George Strait, Garth Brooks, Alan Jackson, and oh, play me some mountain music.
Johnny Spivey.
Alabama.
Oh, my bad.
Johnny Spivey.
That's who I'm talking to right now. I'm trying to get him to call the show.
I was talking to, there was this girl I went to high school with. She claimed that...
So wait a minute. You went to high school?
I did go to high school.
Okay.
And she claimed that her cousin was
years
the
ago.
drummer for Alabama. I can't remember his name. Blonde-headed guy, wore glasses.
Oh, you're talking about the guy who looked like he didn't fit.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else have we got? Newcomer Tucker Bethard. Are you familiar with this guy?
No, I know Tucker. You brought her.
Songwriting in his
time
blood.
I used that joke.
Yeah, I use that joke all the time. Bethard.
Yeah.
I think that's how you say it. Beathard. Bethard. I think I said it right. Every time I say it, I think I say it a little bit better.
Wait, try it one more time.
Bethard. No?
Okay.
No, that wasn't good?
Yeah, it sounds right.
Okay, so newcomer Tucker Bethard has songwriting in his blood. I know I'm probably going to love a new artist when he can bond over a 6-year-old Tim McGraw album tracked within the first 10 minutes of meeting, which is exactly the kind of great minds who think alike. Through introduction, I had when Tucker Bethard was in Chicago playing the Windy City Lake Shack on Friday, June 19th. He signed to Big Machine label group, Dot Records imprint. Bethard is the 20-year-old son of Casey Bethard, who has written some of the finest country music for about the last 2 decades. And now that Tucker is making his own country music, basically he's saying that he inherited his dad's gift.
Cool.
So if you're not familiar with Tucker, maybe you are familiar with his pops, Casey.
Not really, but I mean, I'm sure.
Well, a lot of those songwriters, they're the unsung heroes. I mean, like Bonnie Tyler, for example, when she was writing songs, nobody really knew who she was. until her real big break was Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Nothing I can do. Total eclipse of the...
And then there was I Need a Hero. And then what was the other song that was big?
I Need a Dildo.
No, you got plenty of those.
No, I need a new one. Seriously, I just threw that out there. I'm missing one.
You missing the one at Steve?
Yeah, Oh, you got me started again. Them son of a bitches.
Alan Jackson says he writes alone. And he has a new album.
I ride alone.
He has a new album coming out in a few weeks. It's called Angels and Alcohol. He wrote the majority of the tunes by himself, including the title track. I'm going to give you a little volume over here.
So two of my favorite things.
It's not that Jackson has anything against co-writers and collaborators. He's just kind of gotten used to doing it all his way. The country legend has explained in his standard operating procedure. He explained to Billboard magazine during his recent CMA Music Festival. So if you want to write a song with Alan Jackson and that's on your bucket list, you can go ahead and scratch that off.
Yeah, I'd love to. Don't mind if I do.
So, do we want to do any rock news?
Well, I mean, Mr. Spivey says he can talk if you want to take a break and then come back with him. But yeah,
he says he does want to talk?
Yeah, do your quick little thing there.
My quick little thing?
Do your little rock news. I'm a country guy now. I don't think you really understand that.
Sebastian Bach says heavy metal, hard rock is something that he feels in his blood. In a brand new interview, the former rock singer with Skid Row, still a rock singer, just former singer with Skid Row, he was asked why he thinks that even people who might not be into music still seem to like him. And we'll talk about that.
Because people like us and everybody that we know cannot let go of the 80s.
You know, and there's been a lot of bands over the years. And I was reading something about singers who weren't the original singer, but, you know, they worked out great, like Kevin Cronin, for example, of REO Speedwagon, you know, Steve Perry, for example. You know, there was a lot of singers that weren't the original guy.
Right.
But, I mean, they went down in history as being that guy. I mean, Bruce Dickinson, another great example, you know, replaced Paul Di'Anno, of course.
Charlie Lilly replaced... What?
We will be...
Chad Smith replaced...
Yeah, but how many times are we talking about? So, I guess we could take a short break and come back. If you got something you can play out for us.
Yeah, give me some juice over there and I'll...
Oh, I did.
Oh, you did?
Get your little value me.
All right, well, I thought I had something, but hold on a second.
Oh, he's trying to blame me again.
Yeah, I'm trying to speak. I got a little something right here that'll blow your mind.
Multitasking.
Wonder if you could get him over here with.
I'll send this one out to Mr. Billy Crash Creason.
Hell yeah.
My opponent at SummerSlam.
We got married in a fever, hotter than a pepper sprout. Jackson, ever since the fire went out.
I gotta barbecue your ass, molasses!
Mess around. Yeah, I'm going to Jackson.
You some bitches couldn't close an umbrella. I'm in a hurry and you want to take a bath. We're almost 12 minutes. Oh, shut up.
Don't comb your hair. I ain't gonna snowball, Jackson. See if I can.
What's the matter? Your foot fall asleep?
People gonna stoop and bow.
What we're dealing with here is a complete lack of respect for the law.
Teach 'em what they don't know how. I'm going to Jackson.
Hey, we have, Brian, we have a special guest here.
Yeah,
on the
guess
line.
what? I don't think it is the world famous Johnny Spivey. It is the
It is the
ultra delicious.
infamous
Yeah.
Mr. We have Red from Red Dirt Revival on the line with us. Red, how you doing?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Hey, man, long time no hear.
Man, we just sitting here in the basement.
Hanging out with some hot chicks, doing the show.
Yeah, well, you know, story of our life.
Yeah, you know.
Musicians on the road. Yeah,
typical
right.
Thursday.
Yeah, your two favorite places to play are definitely up in Wilkesboro and the Riders.
Yeah. Well, we do.
Kind of gigs.
We cater to the what's the word I'm looking for? Redneck crowd.
That's why we're going to do a show together one day.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm ready, man.
Let's do it. You just played Johnny and June's. Let's see, what was that? 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, yes sir.
You had a special guest show up too.
Yeah.
We did. We had the infamous 30 Dave show up.
Oh God.
The funny thing was he couldn't pull the press pass out this time and use it. I actually had to put his ass on the guest list.
Oh God.
Yeah, I talked to him and he's like, "Come on up, man. I'll take care of you and I'll get you in." And I'm like, I think I showed up around 11 o'clock or something like that.
Yeah, that's a switch. Dave had to ask you to get put on the list.
First time he stepped foot in the building since it was the Metal Rebel.
Oh
yeah,
God.
It was.
God, I love that place.
Yeah, I miss the good old Metal Rebel. So, what do you guys got coming up? Red Dirt Revival. I heard you guys sounded great, by the way.
Yeah, we've got a private party coming up for the 4th, and then after that, we're taking a few weeks off to welcome a new member to the band. We'll just leave that as a surprise.
Does it start? Does it rhyme with
people off guard?
Does it rhyme with Illy Joe Creason?
No, it don't rhyme with Billy Joe Creason.
Okay, I
did hear a good story about Billy that night.
Oh,
okay. But we're adding something to the band that's going to open it up to what we can do and the style of music that we do, and we're going to try to take the country back to country.
Is it skin flute?
Back to its roots with some dobro and with some banjo and with some fiddle. And
wait a second, did you say
already got a guy
dildo?
named Banjo.
say that again?
That's true.
Oh.
Johnny and June's ain't just country.
That's
You know,
true.
Red was talking to the was that the owner or the manager?
He's the general manager there, and he actually owns the Laughing Gas Comedy Club beside it.
Oh, right next door, yeah.
Yeah, we were talking to him, and we're going to try to put together, starting August the 7th, we have been asked and graciously accepted to be the house band at Johnny and June's every Friday night.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Go for it.
And we have been given the opportunity to kind of turn it into our show.
Oh, cool.
We can do what we want within reason, and invite other bands to come play with us. If we want to take a night off, we can suggest bands to come in and play. Just kind of try to keep it fresh on Friday nights, but they also have it where people know what they're going to get when they come in the door, because sometimes you just don't know what kind of band you're going to get when you go in the door.
Yeah.
And with us, we like to think that, we're able to keep it fresh enough with the different styles of music that we play, with the different, dating back all the way into the 60s and 70s with the country music, coming all the way up to today.
Hell yeah.
And incorporating other styles of music. So what we were talking to Ben about was, I mentioned possibly doing a night, bringing the boys back into Winston.
Oh,
It's been
man.
a while.
Yeah.
And maybe doing a little country and rock show with Fair Warning
Woo!
and Red Dirt Revival.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think that would be a wild ass show. Hey, we'll even get Brian up to sing She's Country, since
By God, I'll do it all night
sing any
long.
country music,
I'll play the skin flute too, you know that.
He does.
Damn right. I'll pull out the kazoo
He
for you.
really does.
Dave plays the dobro, and I play the skin flute, so we can do that.
Yeah, and he's a master of the crotch harmonica.
Exactly, but we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a new challenge for all of us. From being on the road all the time to kind of having that home bar, and
Right.
Johnny and June's always done us good and done me good with Red Dirt Revival and Steel Horse.
Now, how long has Red Dirt Revival been together now?
We did our first show December the 26th last year, and we did our first show at Johnny and June's, and so that's kind of always been our home, our home away from home, and we look forward to going there every time we play.
Yeah.
And They got the Battle of the Bands getting ready to come up, which is really cool. It's probably the most legit Battle of the Bands that I've ever seen, just because of the way that it's judged. You know, you're required. It's not a typical Battle of the Bands where you do a lot of original music. You're required to do cover songs, and the reason is because how's the judge going to know if you fuck up your own shit?
Right.
You know, you can play that off. So, you know, last year, the McHale Buck Band from Greenville, North Carolina won it. They didn't bring a damn person with them, so they sure tell what their crowd participants for them. But at the same time, they were a badass band.
Right.
You know, so it's judged very well. It's a fun day. It's a fun thing altogether. But speaking of of Johnny and June's, July the 25th, I'm a shameless plug out here.
Go ahead, Bob.
Do it.
July the 25th, we're actually playing there that night, which is a Saturday night. But during the day, we're going to be playing as well. We're doing a benefit because my friends of ours all ride motorcycles, and there's been a lot of motorcycle accidents because people don't know how to pay attention.
Yeah,
right.
And so what we decided to do was set up a benefit, kind of it's I don't want to call it a generic benefit, but it is. It's not for a certain thing in particular other than the Fallen Bikers Association, which basically raises money to help those families that are in need after their loved ones have been in a motorcycle accident or having a hard time getting back for recovery and stuff like that. Got a big day planned. There's going to be 3 different bands. You're going to have us, a band called the Whiskey Sons, which is Justin Puckett and Josh Puckett and all them guys.
Yeah, we know those guys.
And then also Mr. Sir Ian Bartholomew's new band, Lapper, is going to be playing it. Which, if you've not had the chance to hear them yet, them dudes are good.
Yeah, we saw them.
So yeah, we're really looking forward to that day.
I keep wanting to call them Loudness.
Yeah,
it's louder.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're looking forward to that day. So
cool deal, man.
A lot going on.
Yeah, sounds like you're going to be busy.
Oh, we're just getting started. August the 16th is going to be a great day.
Oh, yeah.
That's even with some Jamie Johnson, David Allen Coe, Chris Hennessy, and Red Dirt Revival.
Wow.
And the Josh
That's a big
Black
ticket,
band.
brother.
Do what?
That's a big ticket, my brother.
It's a big ticket. We're looking forward to it.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we just got back from, not change subject, but we just got back from Def Leppard last night.
Yeah, I was going to ask you how it went.
Oh, man.
It was awesome, dude.
It was great.
Awesome.
Now,
Awesome.
we were listening to Tesla as we were standing in line coming in. But Styx and Def Leppard, they tore it up.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's good to see it's good to see other old ass guys like us still doing it.
Billy Creason said, you guys stealing some songs, stealing some material. We were like, hell yeah.
We've been doing those songs for 20 years.
Exactly.
We stole those years ago.
Uh-huh.
So, what kind of country would you tell everyone that you guys play?
It's more of a traditional style country. We touch a lot on the 90s and the 80s era of country music. That before it turned all into this what I like to call bubblegum country.
Right, right.
I respect the new country, but it's not my thing. I grew up myself listening to what we consider music was not only great instrumentalists, but with me being someone that doesn't play an instrument, vocals are a big part of country music to me and music in general. And it's gotten so much away from harmonies and things like that. And I'll be honest with you, the guys that I've got with me now, I've always been blessed to have good harmonies in my band, but the guys that I've got with me now with Keith Welch and Chris Ferguson and Doug Rawls and James Shepard, and the new guy even, whatever. I'll go ahead and tell you who it is. You might know the name Mr. Jordan McDowell, but he is now joined the band, and he's more of a utility guy for us, giving him an opportunity to expand his chops and show his chops on all of his other instruments that he plays. But we rely heavily on the show and the music itself, but we lean even more on the harmonies of it. And I think that, I hope that Dave saw that the other night. With these guys, I mean, the harmonies are, I'll put them right up there with anybody that I've ever played. They're incredible. They can carry a show themselves on the harmonica.
Oh, and the harmonica.
Hey, y'all, Doug playing the harmonica is incredible.
Yeah, he was bragging on you, man.
I came back and he said, I said, you know, they sounded really good. I mean, the harmonies are really good, and you know, because I'd never heard you guys before, but you guys sounded really good.
We appreciate it. We appreciate it. That's you know, you can't get complacent. We're always looking to get better, and that's one of the good things about this house gig is that it's gonna force us to, you know, even put that pedal to the metal a little bit harder and make sure that we're always staying fresh and always adding new stuff.
Right.
So what else is coming up in the near future for the Red Dirt Revivals?
Other things that are coming up, we're taking off those few weeks, and after that, we're going to be hitting up Gunner's Grove. We've got Cooper's Ale House coming up, which I love playing Cooper's. That's a great free show to go see. Go in there and get you a good meal. And
Cooper's Ale House.
Yeah, over in Greensboro. Got riders coming up at the end of July, or end of July.
Right.
You know.
When you book this gig with us,
absolutely, brother.
We'll be there to carry your bags in for you, and we might do a little Cotton Eye Joe.
I'll let you.
Brian can tune your guitar. Oh, never mind.
No, I can't tune my own shit much as everybody else's.
Hey, look, the beauty is you know Heath well enough. You're not going to have to bring your shit. You can just play his.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay. He likes playing other guys' instruments.
Yeah, skin flute.
Exactly.
All right, Red.
All right.
Well, go smoke your cigarette, and we'll catch you later, man.
Absolutely, guys. Y'all have a great night, all right?
Talk to you soon, buddy.
All right.
And this is the Dirty Overhaul Rock Show. Brian, play something out for us.
Who was we just talking to, Dave?
Red.
That would be Red.
That was Red. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and although we were trying to get a hold of Johnny Spivey this week to find out about his big birthday bash coming up, we ended up talking to Red. So this is our country show. It might be a one-off, but appreciate you guys listening. And hopefully from handsome Kenny Cow shit to David Copperfield.
And remember, she's a country.
That's right.
This has been Dirty Overhaul Country Show.